Clara Engi and Attila Todd. They are lying in 4th position, and they're also looking for a place among the medals. They were 4th in Europe last year and the year before. Yes, they're very pleased though. Very smooth ending, very smooth program. I thought it showed one or two signs of your old coach there, Chris.
Yes, they're taught by Betty Calloway, and as a lot of people know, we spent most of our skating career with Betty. They skate in Budapest, but also spend a lot of time at the Slough Ice Rink in England. Their style is very much in the vein of, if there's a comparison, that of ballroom dancing. Very slick steps over the ice and the type of music that they use. But she had that one slight mistake there. As you see, she just lost the edge and had to put her hands down, which is unusual for them. They're usually pretty confident and safe skaters. But I think they'll be happy lying in the place where they are at the moment. It'll be interesting to see how the judges mark this. This is very sort of traditional style of skating.
Yes, and I think everyone's holding their breath on account of that, but they are good marks. They are good. The first set for technical merit is 5.7 and a 5.5 from the West Germans, but that puts them ahead of Grishuk and Platov in that section of the marks. And now we're going to see how the artistic impression mark comes up. And that was their artistic work was very good, I thought. But perhaps not quite as good, but 5.7, so 3 of them, and down to 5.5. So that puts them into second place at the moment. And, well, they're in there now with a chance.
I think they'll be happy to hold the place that they have, and it'll give them a good standing for the World Championship.
The Soviet number 2 couple, Maya Uzova, Alexander Zhulin, lying in 3rd place after the originals and the compulsories, and they are really very, very attractive skaters indeed. Very modern and very good. Well, as always, Uzova and Julien, very dramatic, skated extremely well, but there seemed to be quite a lot of time when they were on their knees on the ice. Now, what's your feelings about that, Chris?
It seems to be a trend that's coming through with both Ponomarenko, Klimova, and indeed Meyer and Alex, that they both come from the same trainer and skate in the same rink, and it seems to be a trend by both of them. It's a little bit dangerous to do it so much, especially when the draw that they've got at the end of this group, and after the resurface has been a group before them, and the ice has been cut up quite a lot, and so it causes a lot of friction when there's a lot of snow on the ice.
Well, someone has thrown something onto the ice. A flower. And there's what we were talking about, Chris.
That's right. There's just a couple of moments. If you see there, Alex just losing his balance slightly, and a couple of other times. And this is always the danger. You've got to be sure.
Right, well, there's the technical merit mark. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.8. The others are 5.7. That's the second best set of marks as far as that's concerned. And here's a good set of marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.9. That will put them in behind Klimova and Ponomarenko, and in second place at the moment. But of course, the big one is yet to come.
If you don't mind, I'll hold my breath from now on. They're taking the warm on the ice and they're about to come on, and I've got to concentrate on this one.
Yes, we've really got to concentrate. As you can see, Chris, they're showing you to the world. And here are your own particular skaters, Isabelle and Paul Duchesne. For the first time ever, they are lying in first place after the compulsories and the original dance. And of course, they are tremendously popular around the world. This could be 4 minutes that will take them to the very top. Well, that was quite a finish, a quite unique finish, and quite a unique program. I really can't say I've seen a program quite like that in ice dancing, Chris.
It's quite an ending, wasn't it? It wasn't supposed to end up like that. Just Paul getting up at the end, forced forward, and both fell over. So it'd be interesting to see whether the judges think they finished the program or not. It was supposed to finish like that, but we'll see how they judge it. Yes, they skated it well up until that point. I don't know whether it's considered finished or not. French flag going out on the ice. Now we wait and see. I think maybe it's not quite there.
Martin Skotnicki was looking over the barrier, and the first set of marks have caused that whistling. Let's see them now. Here they come. There's only one 5.9. The rest of them are 5.8. Well, Timova Ponomarenko got 5.9, so that's second best as far as the technical merit is concerned. The artistic impression marks, Timova and Ponomarenko got 4.59. And as far as the judging is concerned, France had given them a 6, and there's 1, 2, 5.9s. But the combination of the two marks means that they have won the silver medal. Timova and Ponomarenko have retained their title, and Isabel and Paul have got the silver medal. So Donald Gilchrist of the International Skating Union presents the gold medals to Marina Timova and Sergei Ponomarenko, winning it for the third year in a row. The silver medals go to Isabel and Paul Duchesne, and the bronze will be for Yuzova and Julin. It's been a tremendous competition and really sets the theme for a great World Championship of Munich in March.
Now, you've always been very hard on your own performances, so what is the verdict about that?
Well, we skated pretty well. I was pretty happy with the whole thing put together. Maybe there was a bit of a wobble right at the beginning, but sometimes that happens when the ice gets a little bit sticky and skating last. You get those things sometimes, but you have to deal with it, and sometimes skating last is not in your favor. So, and then, well, the other little mistake happened after the last move had happened, but I guess it could put a little damper on the whole thing.
Yes, there seemed to be some doubt as to whether the move had been completed in the judges' eyes.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
There seemed to be some doubt as to whether the move right at the end had been completed as far as the judges were concerned.
Yes, but I mean, the free dance finishes in that pose, and then after, when the music is finished, then we just supposed to get out of it and get back up. But somehow we wanted to hold it that extra touch longer, and well, it backfired a little bit, but it's okay.
Now, I don't want to start an argument here, but Chris actually suggested that you may have thrown it away.
I'm not sure what he means by that.
I think because he thought that maybe Paul stood up a bit too quickly at the end.
I guess I'd have to see it on tape to analyze that. It's hard for us to say right after we've done the number what it looked like, because what you feel and what you see are two different things.
Duchesne's just picked for the goal there. Talking to Barry Davis, the highlights of the European Championships are on just after midnight, 20 minutes after midnight tonight. That'll be after Match of the Day. Match of the Day is 11 o'clock. And now, as we were saying earlier, Brighton have got some record in the Cup against Liverpool.